Michael Jackson by himself chosen Tatiana Thumbtzen, one of the top models back in time, because of her physical appearance for The Way You Make Me Feel in 1987. Michael was impressed by her slim look, curly hair, and she was perfect for his music video. Also, Tatiana had affection towards MJ as an admirer before she even meets, believed to be a fan. There was speculation that the couple had sparked for each other. In Tatiana's words, the climax scene of The Way You Make Me Feel was demanding a kiss, and Tatiana also was ready for that, but the music video director asked her not to kiss him as he's too shy for that. She agreed, and a hug delicate ends the video. But that was not MJ's words. She told in the interview that MJ was also ready as his breath had the fragrance of mint. Tatiana speaks on a scene from MJ's music video. As I stood and turned to my right, I looked out to see Michael. He approached me, we stared deeply into one another's eyes. I felt as though he could see my sadness, and could hear my heart. He placed his arms around me and mine around him. I remember him stroking my back up and down as to say, I care for you too. Later on, while performing as a dancer on MJ's Bad Tour, Tatiana said MJ told his crew members never to talk to her outside of work, which could also be perceived as don't even think about trying to get with her, or else. But she never got alone time with him, and wanted to finally get a sample of the man she loved. So she boldly made her move on MJ on stage one night during the tour and kissed him in front of the massive audience. In return, she said Michael grabbed her butt and kissed her back. When I stepped on stage, I approached Michael, my heart was fluttering. For a few brief seconds, I thought about whether or not I should follow through on the kiss. As I stepped up to him, and put my arms around his collar, he looked deep into my eyes, almost as though he was challenging me. Then he did this sexy little thing where he bit his bottom lip. I placed my arm around his waist, and I landed a kiss right on his smacker, his left hand on my rear. I nearly fell off the stage, because of the adrenaline rush in my body, says Tatiana. Later that night Tatiana said that MJ's right-hand man and manager Miko Brando, and Frank Dilio, cursed her out in front of everybody. Afterwards she was eventually indirectly fired, and sadly, Tatiana eventually contemplated killing herself. Tatiana wrote that she was severely depressed and wanted to die after learning she was replaced by another dancer for the Bad Tour, and that she would not be seeing MJ again. I went through a great battle with depression. I cried often and extremely hard. Then to top it off, I was bombarded with questions about why someone else was doing my part. People asked me, why aren't you out there? Why did Michael replace you with her? All kind of comments came my way, and it hurt so bad. It hurt too much to be questioned about it as often as I was. It got to where I hated leaving my house. I felt as though I did not want to live, says Tatiana. She also claimed that MJ's mom, Catherine, loved her and told her MJ had feelings for her, but that she thought his management team was blocking it because she believed they feared that if Michael fell in love with Tatiana, she could have more value and credibility with him than they did. In my opinion, MJ had a bad company. He was surrounded by some of the people who later backfired MJ and spoke against him for a shake of some dollars. What do you think about this? Leave in the comments section that whatever that happened with Tatiana was good or not.